Are you ready to unlock the secrets to a bountiful harvest? I'm so happy you're here today because we're diving into some must-try garden hacks that'll guarantee maximum harvest success. Even if you're a new gardener or you've been gardening for years, there's always more to learn. You know that feeling when you walk into an antique store and you just know you're about to find something special? That's how I want you to feel about your garden. Whether you're growing tomatoes, herbs, or greens, these tips will take your garden from so-so to wow. Let's jump right in. Y'all know I love a good fixer-upper, and your garden is no different. Just like a sturdy foundation is crucial for a house, healthy soil is the bedrock of a thriving garden. We're not just talking about any old dirt here. We're talking about creating a rich, fertile environment where your plants can truly flourish. Think of it like this. You wouldn't build a house on shaky ground, would you? Now, my go-to recipe for happy plants is a mix of good old compost, that's like black gold for your garden, along with some worm castings and a sprinkle of organic fertilizer. It's like whipping up a gourmet meal for your plants, giving them all the nutrients they need to grow big and strong. And just like you wouldn't skimp on the quality of materials for your dream home, don't skimp on the quality of your soil. Trust me, your plants will thank you for it with an abundance of delicious fruits, veggies, and beautiful blooms. Now let's talk about companion planting, one of my favorite garden secrets. It's like playing matchmaker, but for your plants. You see, some plants just love to be neighbors, and they can actually help each other grow bigger and better. Take marigolds, for instance. Not only do they add a pop of sunshine yellow to your garden, but they're also natural pest repellents, especially for tomatoes. Think of them as the protective older sibling, looking out for their tomato buddies. And if you want to give your tomatoes a flavor boost, plant some basil nearby. The two are like best friends, bringing out the best in each other. Companion planting is all about working with nature, creating a harmonious environment where your plants can thrive together. It's like creating a happy little community right in your backyard. I love a good DIY project, and your garden is the perfect place to get your hands dirty. We're going to whip up some natural fertilizers that are easy on the budget and good for your garden. Forget those expensive store-bought chemicals. Let's go on natural. One of my all-time favorite recipes is banana peel tea. It sounds a little strange, but trust me on this one. Banana peels are packed with potassium and other nutrients that plants crave. Just take a few banana peels, pop them in a jar of water, and let them soak for a couple of days. And there you have it, homemade plant food. Use this magic potion to water your plants and watch them grow bigger and stronger. It's like giving your garden a vitamin boost the natural way. And the best part? You're recycling and reducing waste at the same time. Now let's talk about mulch. I know it might not sound like the most glamorous topic, but trust me, this stuff is a game changer. Think of mulch as a cozy blanket for your garden beds, keeping the soil cool and moist while keeping those pesky weeds at bay. And the best part? You can use all sorts of natural materials you might already have on hand. Straw, wood chips, leaves, they all make fantastic mulch. Just spread a nice, even layer around your plants and you're good to go. Mulching not only conserves water, which is especially important during those hot summer months, but it also helps to improve the soil structure as it breaks down. It's like giving your garden a slow, steady release of nutrients. Let's talk about watering, shall we? Just like we need our morning cup of coffee, plants do best with a good drink of water early in the day. Think about it. Watering in the cool of the morning gives your plants a chance to soak up all that moisture before the sun gets too intense. Now, when it comes to watering, it's all about being efficient. You want to make sure that water reaches the roots, where it's needed most. One of my favorite ways to do this is with a drip irrigation system. It's like giving your plants a slow and steady sip of water directly to their roots. Plus, it helps to prevent diseases by keeping the leaves dry. Now let's talk about maximizing space. Whether you have a sprawling backyard or a cozy balcony, you can grow an amazing amount of food even in a small space. The secret? Think vertical. Instead of letting your plants sprawl out horizontally, give them some support to climb upwards. You can use trellises, cages, or even just some sturdy stakes and twine. Tomatoes, cucumbers, beans, peas. These are just a few examples of veggies that love to climb. Not only does vertical gardening save space, but it also improves air circulation around your plants, which helps to prevent diseases. Now, let's talk about some of my favorite garden helpers, beneficial insects. These little critters are like the unsung heroes of the garden, helping to pollinate your plants and keep pests in check. Ladybugs, for example, are like tiny little eating machines, gobbling up aphids and other soft-bodied insects that can damage your plants. And bees, of course, are essential for pollination, helping to ensure a bountiful harvest. One of the best ways to attract these beneficial insects to your garden is by planting flowers that they love. Lavender, dill, daisies. These are just a few examples of flowers that will bring all the bees and ladybugs to the yard. You've put in all this hard work, and now it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And the secret to a continuous harvest? Don't be afraid to pick those veggies. Regular harvesting actually encourages your plants to keep producing more. So go ahead, pick those ripe tomatoes, cucumbers, and zucchinis. And don't forget about your leafy greens. The more you harvest, the more your plants will grow. It's like a win-win situation. Plus, there's nothing quite like the taste of fresh-picked produce, straight from your own backyard. Those are my top hacks for maximum garden success. Give them a try and you'll see just how rewarding gardening can be. It's not just about growing delicious food, it's about connecting with nature, getting your hands dirty, and creating something truly special. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gardening secrets. Have any of your own hacks? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Happy gardening. See you next time.